Okay, so now we have the pleasure of bringing on or introducing the scholarship sponsor and recipient of the Sandra Cooper Nursing Scholarship. Miss Tammy Cooper is the sponsor, and Miss Breuna Gray is the recipient. And come on down.
Hey,
Hi, Tammy. How you doing?
good. How are you?
Doing pretty good. Hi, Brianna.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing?
Doing well.
Good. That's how you're supposed to say it well. I'm so glad that you both are able to join us today, this evening, and want to let you know that we are so happy to put you all together, to introduce you to each other if you haven't met.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and one of our favorite things to do in our scholarship season is to do this right here, where we do a presentation where we include both the sponsor and the recipient. So
Okay.
I just want to start off by saying to Tammy, thank you so much for continuing to sponsor the scholarship with Project Impact Mississippi. I know it's, we need nurses, and nursing students need support. So, it's a meaningful gift to give. So thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you for the opportunity.
Absolutely. And Brianna, congratulations on being the recipient.
Thank
Um,
you.
just wanted to kind of jump in and ask you a couple of questions just to get to know you. So can you tell us where you're from?
I'm from Lewin, Mississippi. It's Jasper County,
Okay.
so Bay Springs.
I think I know where that is.
Yes,
I think I know where
yes,
that is.
ma'am.
Yeah. And so what college are you intending to go to?
Well, I'm already enrolled at JCJC. John.
Jones. Okay,
Yes,
gotcha.
ma'am.
Jones County Community College.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, sorry, I'm learning. And Tammy, can you tell us about what has been motivating you and your family to continue this scholarship with us?
Sure. I created this scholarship years ago in honor of my aunt who became my mom. I grew up with her. She was a registered nurse in the Singing River Health System for many years. She retired from that position. She worked in dialysis. She was infection control. She retired from being a nurse and became an allied health teacher, meaning she went to a high school, a Moss Point High School, a Moss Point school system, and she started teaching in high school students who were interested in medical careers. And so it's training up, people who could possibly become nurses and doctors. And so education is really important to her. And so is, the medical field. So I thought if I can get an opportunity to give her flowers while she's here, I would love to do that. And she has enough flowers. If you've ever seen my mama's yard, real flowers.
You got the literal and the figurative flowers. So.
But I love that she can be a part of the process. And every year I send her pictures of the new scholarship recipients, and she's gotten to see a few of them graduate and pursue their careers. So it's very meaningful to us because it's connected to my mom and her legacy.
Nice. That's beautiful. Thank you for sharing that, Tammy. And Brianna, can you tell us a little bit about what inspired you to apply for the scholarship and what that recording process was like for you?
Well, so with the recording process, usually I'm kind of shy, so really I had to kind of work up the confidence to just go ahead and to flow into it.
Yeah.
But back in 2016, I went through the healthcare assistant program at Jones. Like it was starting I always wanted to be like a nurse or starting working in something in the nursing field. So when I finished in 2016, which it was like a half of a semester the program, and ever since then, even up until now, I've worked at Mississippi Care Center in Raleigh as a CNA. Yes, ma'am. And I knew I always wanted to go back to finish pursuing and further my nursing, and the Lord opened up the door for me to be able to go back, in which I ended up obtaining my like when I was finishing up my prerequisites, I
Mhm.
obtained my associates in that as well, and I also applied for the nursing program, and which
Mhm.
I got my associate and I got accepted into the nursing program as well. And so one of our instructors, Miss House, she had
Uh-huh.
emailed the students a list of scholarships, and
Mhm.
so I just applied for the scholarship and prayed and just stood on faith praying.
And look at God.
Mhm, mhm.
I love that.
Yeah,
Thank y'all share some incredible stories. I'm inspired by both. And look, it's meant to be. It's meant to be. You're meant to be a nurse,
yes,
and
ma'am.
I look forward to hearing all about you saving lives and, changing
Yes, ma'am.
lives. It's just doing so
Yes,
much
ma'am.
for people in the community.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
I mean, we need nurses. So
Yes,
so I'm
ma'am.
happy that both of you are able to meet each other today and try to, kind of get to know each other. I'm
Yes,
sure,
ma'am.
it's we all can be a resource. Miss Tammy is an incredible person. She loves to give back. She loves to pass the torch as well. So I mean, you have a great resource in her too.
Yes, ma'am.
So, is there anything else you would like to say to each other?
Well, I would just like to thank Miss Tammy again, yes, for the scholarship.
Okay.
Welcome and congratulations. And thank you for pursuing something that really makes a great impact in the world. Like Adria was saying, we need nurses, and especially at a time like this with
Yes, ma'am.
COVID and,
Oof.
just so many things. I even saw, there's like a new that's affecting children. Because my mom was an infection control nurse, so I'm
Oh, yeah.
always up on like the new viruses and stuff like that. It's kind
Mhm.
of weird. Like I knew about Ebola and HIV and stuff like that before it was like in mainstream media because she
Yeah.
had the information here at home and I heard her
Yes, ma'am.
conversations and she worked with the CDC, in
Mm.
collaboration. So the work is so important, it's so crucial.
Mhm.
And I just pray that God gives you the wisdom, the strength, and the courage that you need as you pursue this career and that you're
Yes,
able
indeed.
to touch people's lives, not only help them with their physical health, but,
Mhm.
Yes, ma'am.
I know you're a believer. So I pray
Yes,
that his
ma'am.
light shines through you uh, and greatly helps and impacts all of your patients.
Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely.
And
That
I
was
thank you
good.
for that.
Well,
You're welcome.
I thank you both again for joining us on this call this evening, and I look forward to people seeing everything about, the scholarship, what you're wanting to do, Brianna, and we all wish you the best of luck. Congratulations on your path.
Yes,
Good luck on your
ma'am.
trajectory, and we're praying for you, cheering you on.